Hi everyone, today we are going to talk about 12.3 mean, median, mode by calculator, second part. So you are going to be able to create a frequency table from a list of data and then find the sum, mean, median, and mode by using a calculator. In the last lesson, you just found the mean, sum, mean, median, all these things by just entering all the data in one column, right? In L1. But now, when you see some numbers are repeating, so we can make a frequency table, all right? It becomes more organized and simple though. It looks better. So let's see with the example. So let's say you have these numbers. How many numbers are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 numbers. But if you see it, 3 tens and 5 20s and 2 tens, right? So how do you find out the mean, median, sum, number of n, mode? We learned it in the last lesson. You just put it in there, stat, edit, L1, right? That's what we learned in the last lesson. You can go back there and learn. But now, at this time, after that, we learned how to use first one variable statistics and calculate. And you find out so you get, if you do it, 19, mean is 19, median is 20. Sum of all this is 190. And how many? 10 numbers. Mode is the most numbers is 20, right? 5 times. So you'll get this one, right? When you enter all these numbers in the L1 and then you use the one variable statistics, then you can get this. But now, instead of you putting this, sometimes, you will get the more organized data like this one. So we call it frequency table. So let's make the frequency table here. So what are the values? How many different values you have? 3 different values, right? Which are 10, 20, 30. So we have the values and the frequency, how many times. So you can show this way. It's the same thing, but this one looks more organized, right? So like this, 10, 20, 30, but how many times? 3 tens, 5 20s, 2 30s. So you add the 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 25 times, 30, 30, you can add them all, or you can put into the calculator, you get the every values. But now, if you have this kind of frequency table, how can we use it? So if you want to, you can put the 10, 10, 10, 20, 20, 20, 20, 25 times, and 30, 30 in the L1, everything, you can do it. But now, if you have a table like this, let's do it different way, all right? So exactly like this. So how do you do it? Let's try. We are going to same thing. In the calculator, we use step button, go to the edit, and we are going to use L1 and L2 this time. Which one is L1? The values. Which one is L2? Frequency. Easy, right? You don't need to memorize things. Just put this L1 in the L1 and frequency is L2. And that's it. So let's try and then calculate same thing. All right. So let's put into the calculator together in the, TI-84. I have the calculator like this. So what do we do? Go to the stat. Actually, in the edit, if you click enter, I already entered this frequency table. 10, 20, 30 is in the L1, right? The bad values. And frequency is 3 times, 5 times, 20. All right. So we did it. Now, how do you get the result? Again, let's repeat. Stat, one variable still is one variable, statistics, and then you are going to calculate. So let's go. Stat is here, right? There's a calculation. So you're going to move it and one variable statistics, enter. Now here you need to do is, first one, list is L1, right? But you have second one, frequency. What is the frequency list? Frequency is L2. So here you should second and number 2 is L2 here, right? You see the blue number L2. You click this. Good. And enter. And you are done. You calculate. See? Do you remember in the previous slide I showed you you put everything here and then we got the value like this, right? 19, 20, median, 20, some 190 data, how many? 10 data, mode is 20, like this. But now you use the frequency table. Do you see that? This is mean, same, right? What is the sum? 190. You know this, I told you already. Sum of all the squares. 10 square, 10 square, 10 square, 20 square, 20 square, 20 square, 20 square, up to 30 square. If you add them all, it's 4,100. And then sample standard deviation, population standard deviation. Still, you don't need to worry about it. Later, we'll talk about this. And how many? 10 numbers. We enter the 10 numbers. And minimum is 10. First quartile is 10, you know, for box whisker plot. And then median is 20. Third quartile is 20. And maximum is 30. And that's it. Easy, right? So if you are not sure, please repeat these steps again. So you can repeat this and practice one more time by yourself. All right. So we'll finish here. Okay, you remember this. You get the result like this. All right. All right, let's stop here.